Well, like most of Tennessee and surrounding areas, we've had this mess for a week now. And I don't know, all my projects are at a standstill, so I'm just gonna take you guys on my miserable morning chores. So every morning I start off with a bucket of hot water, just so I can get some warmth into the pigs. And I wouldn't say the greenhouse is warm, but it feels warm compared to outside. Also, we only had like 4 inches of snow, but these cattle panels held up just fine. And you can tell, like your cabbages, they get froze. But somehow when the sun gets out, they all pop back up. And I know a level's not a typical stir steak, but everything's covered in snow, so the level was uncovered, and it works. 5 degrees outside. We have our windows open to the house right here, and then right in here, we've got a fan blowing at this window. You can see we got some seed starting trays right inside there, starting some more cabbages and stuff to plant in here early. This is our first year with this greenhouse, and I just built it, late summer, well, actually in the fall. The bird's stuck in here. But next year, I plan on going into winter with just a lot of cold hardy crops already established, like full of brassicas and lettuce, carrots, things like that. Cold and snow is not unusual for Tennessee, but it is a little bit unusual for it to stay below freezing for 10 days in a row. But the next week, we are going to have up to maybe even 60 degrees. So we're all looking forward to that. Hey, piggies. Here, piggies. Here, piggies. Well, they got it full of hay again. So yesterday they had destroyed their last bale. They were down to sleeping on the dirt. Not sure where all that hay goes. So I dropped a bale of hay in there yesterday, and they drug bedding in there. They actually all fit in this little house here. I think it's 5 feet wide, maybe 6 feet. 9 piglets and the sow and a feeder pig. Bailey boy. Saved a little bit of pig feed in here. I'll actually feed them a little bit more later on. But this cow, on Sunday or Monday, I gave her some. And now she's always over here when I'm feeding the pigs, expecting it. So I figured through this cold spell, I'll give her some feed. probably the bulk of them. Now it's got a nice dry place to be in. Well, thankfully it's not frozen very deep. I suppose some of you northern people are thinking, that's nothing. We get that all winter long. That's just for a week at a time. But I guess if we want that type of weather, we could move up north too. What are you digging for, Bailey? And that's all for morning chores right now. Thank goodness. Last year, we had 5 below for 3 nights in a row. And I had to milk that cow. But she hasn't had her calf yet. I'm expecting it this month, but this month is flying by. I may have gotten it wrong. Maybe it's next month. But she does have a calf in her. She's huge. I'll come out later and give the pigs a little more corn. Just straight corn for an afternoon meal. How was it, Cal? You can jump.
Go ahead.
I love the amount of birds that feeding animals brings around. Birds down here, huge flocks of birds right at the chickens, cleaning up chicken feed, and birds everywhere. So we are burning through our firewood pretty quick. If you remember, it was stacked all the way to the end here, and in the house there was full. But trying to keep the greenhouse somewhat warm and keeping the house warm, we're burning a whole lot more wood. Well, that's done. But when we started off, you know, that was completely full. This was all the way filled up to this end. So we're over halfway through it already. Oh well. Well, it's just 13 degrees, but with the sun out, these automatic vents on the greenhouse open when it's 70 something degrees. And they're open. Let me give the pigs a little bit of an afternoon snack. There's the cabbages. They're looking a little wilty yet, but they'll perk up by the end of the day, I think. Well, that's it for Tennessee winter stuff. Basically, we just hunker down. I don't have a heated shop to go do projects in or nothing. So thanks for watching.